Hey friends and fellow Freedom Crusaders, this is Paul Hutchings with paulhutchings.net and Freedom Crusaders TV coming to you live early in the morning. My hair's messy, just actually I'm getting my day going, so please forgive me for that. But here's part 2 of what is truth. The other day I posted a post on my blog called What is Truth? And I got a bunch of really awesome comments down at the bottom of this post, and I learned from all of them. One of them I just thought really added some amazing insight to this question. So if you missed that post, I'll put the link for that original post down below in the description of this video if you're watching this on YouTube. And then, of course, if you're watching this video on my blog, you'll know where to find it because you're already on my blog, right? You can just click on the categories over here, and then maybe select spiritual. I think I also posted it in philosophy. But anyway, this was so worth doing a video on. Tremain down in Pheonix, Arizona, made a comment that was just amazing. So I just want to read this to you. You know, in regards to what is truth, Tremain writes, "Paul, I rarely take the time to comment on anything, but your topic was too important not to share some of my own conclusions as I've thought deeply about this same question. For me, I had a breakthrough when I made a clear distinction between truth and facts. Truth will always be factual, but facts do not meet the strict definition of truth. Facts give us information, truth gives us meaning. Facts are important, they can tell us something specific and perhaps something useful about the past or present, but they never extend into the future. Facts are temporary and can change. Truth is a knowledge of things as they were, as they are, and as they will be. Truth is permanent and cannot change. It is eternal." An example of how to distinguish the two would be that it is a fact that I'm writing right now, but since this will not always be the case, then I could say that it's not true. We usually use the words fact and truth interchangeably, and most of the time there's no problem with this. But it can lead to problems in our thinking if we're not careful. Indeed, it can lead to very serious problems. The most devious and destructive lies are always supported by facts. We believe these lies about ourselves and others when we draw permanent conclusions based on temporary facts. We hear or think things about ourselves that are negative. For example, I'm ugly, overweight, unintelligent, an addict, worthless, etc. Whatever the negative conclusion is that we draw about ourselves, others, or our present circumstances, it is never true regardless of the facts that seem to support that negative conclusion. They can't be true because facts can't extend into the future, but truth can. I can change. Others can change. Circumstances can change. Accepting a negative conclusion as permanent denies this reality. Faith in that which is true allows us to act in the present despite all challenges and facts to the contrary, with hope that God will work in us and around us to bless ourselves and others. This is how the truth sets us free." Thank you so much for your great post, and thanks for letting me share peace and blessing. And I wrote peace and blessing back to you, Tremain, for sharing this valuable insight that I know has helped me and hopefully will help inspire others to continue to search and latch onto that which is everlasting. And isn't that a great insight in relation to the question, what is truth? And I just wanted to throw one other thought out there to consider. You know, I've been building a business from home since 2005. I started full-time since 2009. And I started my business in a single-wide trailer house. And at the time, then and today, there were all sorts of quote-unquote facts about the failure rate in business in general and also in home-based business, right? You can actually do research on the internet about the failure rate in business just in general, and you'll find that, you know, statistics show that most businesses fail within the first 5 years, right? And maybe those are facts that were not the truth about what I could do, what I could learn, what I could apply, how persistent I could be, what I could do with my life and business, right? That was the truth. And for me, the truth was I chose to work on my thoughts. I chose to work on my actions. I chose to stay persistent. I chose to believe that better things were possible for me in my future. And so despite the facts that a lot of businesses fail, I was able to go from living in a 1984 single-wide trailer house, working at a job that I hated, to finding our dream home in the country, paying off the mortgage, and now working in a profession that I love and doing things that I love and working with people that I love. That was the truth for me, right? That was the truth that I could go from there to here. So I just love this this post. I hope that if you're someone out there that's been wondering, about answers to this question, what is truth, that Tremain's brilliant and insightful response can add some value to your life and help you along your journey. If you're watching this video on YouTube, I'll post the link to the post right below this video so you can copy it and download it if you want to, save this information. I mean, for me, I'd like to come back and read this in the future. So with that, that's all I had for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. You can find me at paulhutchings.net/blog. I got a ton of free gifts you can grab if you want to, grab one of those, and also subscribe to my Freedom Crusaders audio newsletter series, where every day you'll receive a brand new post from Paul's blog designed to educate you, inspire you, entertain you, lift you on the Freedom Crusaders journey. Would love for you to plug in if you're not plugged into that. So thanks for watching this video. Take care, and bye for now.